What's up, folks? So everything that Paul is about to say in this video, I 100% approve because this boy has done so well. He's made such amazing progress. So just listen to him speak, take some notes, and be inspired today. Let's go. All right, Paul, what is your current weight?
My current weight is 259.8.
Crazy stuff. What was your weight last time we checked in?
Weight last time, I think it was in the beginning of May, was...
It'll be on the screen no matter what. It was like three, wow. It was like
280 something,
280.
270.
We had just got under 280, something like that? Okay. Tell me what is changed since last time we checked in with you. What's the biggest difference between your 280-pound self and your 259-pound self?
I need new pants now. That's the biggest change. As far as what my body can and can't do, yeah, I've seen a change, but it's not as noticeable in a small scheme. It's more noticeable from what I remember at the beginning of the year. The biggest thing is I need new pants. Like, I can't wear... I have one pair of jeans that fit now, and that's only because they were small to begin with. I couldn't wear them to start with. So I had other pants that I had bought, and I can't wear them at all. They're far too loose. They're huge.
That's awesome.
The crotch is down to the knees with the pants at the waist, so it looks bad.
That's a great day in one's weight loss journey.
It is a great day.
What about like inside, like in your mind, what's the biggest difference?
The biggest difference is that this is something I have to do. It's not something I mean, I want to do it. I can't say that I don't want to come here 4 days a week and work out for an hour and a half each week, or each day, not week, each day. But the biggest thing about what my brain says is that I have to do this because I don't feel as good not doing it throughout the weeks as I do when I am at the gym, doing my workouts, working hard. And even though I took 2 weeks off recently because so I took a week off to like prep for a new place, and then a week to like pack and move all of my stuff because they had to be out of my place by the 30th of June. So I did take 2 weeks off. While I didn't gain, I lost a little bit. I lost a few pounds, like 3 or 4 pounds over that 2 weeks.
Just by eating right.
Just by eating right. And I mean, I wasn't eating physically active because I was painting and stuff like that. So that helps. But being here and actually seeing the weight come off and actually seeing the workouts get easier and seeing the weight comes up, my brain, it tells me I have to be here. And it's not a have to in the sense that I don't enjoy it, because I do now. I've gotten past all of the I don't like coming. I like coming here and feeling exhausted afterwards. And I don't even feel mentally exhausted. I just feel physically tired. So it's great in a sense that I have more energy throughout the day, even if I'm only getting 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night, because I choose to stay up until 2:30 in the morning for whatever reason on a work night, and I have to be at work at 7 a.m. the next morning. But it's one thing to be here and be working out and feel energized at the end versus being tired at the beginning. At the beginning, I was just physically, mentally exhausted because it's taking everything out of you because your body is not adjusted to that strain that you're putting on it, and it's not taking just muscle energy, it's taking physical, mental energy, and mental is just as physical is.
Oh yeah.
From most standpoints.
Oh yeah.
And it's nice. It's a nice feeling. It feels great to be here and work out, especially with this kind of community. It's about finding your home at the gym. And I'm lucky enough that I hit it on the first shot.
Yeah.
Here at Zephyrs in Orville, Ohio, and it doesn't get better than this.
Yeah.
The people here are great. I've never felt like I've been judged. Never ever have I felt like I've been judged because we understand that. And
this is a judgment-free zone, Paul.
it is. All puns intended.
No gym intimidation.
There is no intimidation here. The biggest dude in here will walk up to you and give you advice.
Yeah.
If you're doing something wrong, he'll walk up here and be like, hey, do it this way. And that'll help. And I can understand from a starting point that might feel like intimidation because someone's coming over and critiquing what you're doing. But you have to remember that they've been doing this a long time and they're experts at this. Most of them. There are some that are. And I'm lucky enough to have Keith and Sean and other people I know who lift. And my journey of losing weight has inspired other people.
Definitely.
A friend of mine, Grant. Some of you who follow me on Facebook know I'm good friends with Grant. Everybody's met him. He has started a lifting journey since I started. And he was like 150 pounds when he started. He was 150 pounds, 5'7".
So he's trying to gain.
He was completely in shape. Like, there was nothing wrong with his physique.
Yeah.
From a health standpoint, it was perfect for his height and everything. That was right where he needed to be. But he's wanting to gain. He's wanting to have more muscle, and you can see it just looking at him. And it's nice. Where I'm taking that is it's nice in the mirror is I know those small changes, that change turns from a small change every day you look in the mirror to a big change over a long time. And you start looking back on how you used to look, and you start seeing how you look now. Like between the shoulder and collarbone, the traps and collarbone is like sunk in now.
Yeah.
It's not like filled over and rounded. You can see the top of my chest muscle coming out because I've lost so much weight.
I could see, man. You look completely different from last time.
It looks different, and I'm starting to get to that point where the weight is like actually coming off now, and the size-wise is changing.
Yeah.
Measurement-wise is changing because, as I mentioned before, I'm getting married in September, so the big push is before that wedding, and I'm only 30. Well, really only 18 pounds off from the wedding goal, but I'll probably hit the initial goal, or the end result goal. First goal, I should say, the 100 pounds down mark.
Yeah.
Before the wedding.
Absolutely.
How my track has been so far. It's July 6th, and I'm down
65, 70?
65,
Yeah.
64, 65. I think it was 65. I tapped 65, and then I went back up a little bit. But
Which is over 10 pounds a month.
yeah,
That's
it's
sick.
over 10 pounds a month,
Yeah.
and it just takes a little bit of hard work.
A little bit.
Hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes is roughly about what I spend.
A little bit.
I spend an hour lifting every day. Every time I come to the gym, and I spend 20 minutes on the bike. I do not like to run. It hurts my knees really bad, especially on a treadmill. On outside, it's not so bad anymore.
Shoot, even if your knees felt great running, sucks.
Yeah, it sucks regardless, but I like the bike, so I just turn the resistance up and go on the bike. I can sit, enjoy my time, watch TV, listen to YouTube videos, whatever. Doesn't matter, but I like being here and being able to recover from a workout, from a hard workout. Like I just did 4 sets of 15 on the squat at like 200 pounds.
Yeah.
And I was able to recover my breath by the time I walked over here and started recording this.
Yeah, that's
Just
what's
like
up.
A minute or so in between.
Yeah.
So,
You would have never been able to do it in the beginning. No way.
no way, absolutely no way. No
Yeah.
way. And that's the best feeling. And having people you barely know comment and say that you look like you've been losing weight.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. Yeah.
That's amazing. People at work notice it. It helps that my work clothes are the baggiest of all of them. But work clothes are so expensive
Right.
that I don't really want to buy new until I have to. And I'm not quite at that point. I've really only dropped. Well, I haven't tried on the same brand of pants, so it's kind of hard to tell. But I was wearing a 48-50 in pants, and now I'm wearing a 42.
Yeah.
So I went and tried on pants yesterday, actually, because I'm getting to that point where I got a crop tripping on one of them, so I'm not going to have enough pants to make it a week now. So that's the biggest thing is seeing that change and actually feeling that change. And I'm really excited to get down to that weight, get into normal sizing, so I can actually buy clothes that I like. Because I'm tired of looking like a slum every day at work.
Look better, Paul.
Because of how my clothes are fitting. So I want to lose this weight as quickly as possible. Being healthy, of course. And then the diet. And it doesn't take eating just chicken or rice and veggies every day. Like, it doesn't take that. Trust me. I had a huge serving of Chinese last night.
Hush.
I should have not done that. But sometimes we binge. And you gotta,
Telling our secrets.
you gotta be okay with it. You gotta understand that sometimes it's okay to kick that diet and not feel bad.
You can't be miserable.
No, you can't be miserable. You just be like, wow, I shouldn't have ate that much. And then move on with your life.
Yeah, exactly. Moving on. Oh my gosh.
Come off quicker than you expect. It's not that bad. It's okay. As long as you don't do it for extended periods of time in a row when you work out, it's not going to really affect you.
Cheat day every day? No.
No. One every 2 weeks is basically what I do. And I eat things like peanut butter. I have 2 servings of peanut butter probably a day because I enjoy peanut butter. That's one of my things. And as long as you're eating good peanut butter, you're not eating chopped sugar, whatever peanut
Processed
butter.
oil up, yeah.
As long as you're eating good peanut butter, natural peanut butter, I personally prefer my protein's peanut butter. It's super good and it's super cheap.
Truth. Truth.
And that's my personal favorite. But it's finding things you like. Like I like tuna, but the problem with tuna is you can't eat it every day. So you can't eat it every day. So you gotta base that up with chicken. And my thing is I try to limit my sodium, but I also need that ease for when I'm at work, and I like chicken, and I don't like dry chicken.
Yeah.
So meal prepping is hard, especially with work and school and going to the gym and moving and all that stuff. It's difficult. So I eat the grilled chicken strips from Aldi. They're a little high in sodium, but as long as you watch the sodium the rest of the day,
Yeah.
you're doing okay.
That's right.
And that I put those on salads and stuff like that. So it's all about just being real with yourself and knowing that you can't do perfect every day.
You got the mental game down.
The only thing that's perfect is how you feel at the end of the day.
That's right.
If you feel better at the end of the day and you're seeing those numbers and that gain change in your body, that's what's perfect.
Yep.
If you're happy with your goal and you're meeting the goal that you set, that's perfect.
Yep.
No one else's opinion matters. I mean, unless you have a health problem that's not interfering, because it never interferes.
Yeah.
You have to let this workout change your life. The health problem is that's the only person, the doctor, provided that the doctor is giving you correct information, you have to respect that opinion and learn to work with it and try to do your best to get around it. I mean, that's the hardest part, and that's why I'm here. I was borderline diabetic when I got started with this. I wasn't pre-diabetic yet, but I was getting there, and I was worried to start having some spells, so that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this, and because I'm getting married, and I want to look better for my wedding. I don't want to be huge for my wedding. Of course not. But it's mental, and you have to just start doing it. You can't get around that. And this video is getting very long.
Oh, that's good. We'll fill it.
But you have to be mentally prepared. In the beginning, it's impossible. You just have to keep coming and keep at it and give yourself a reason to come to the gym. For me, it's the wedding. It's being able to. For me, honestly, my end goal is to do powerlifting. I want to do amateur powerlifting. I want to compete at the end, and that's going to take years. That's going to take me years to get to that point. But that's what I want to do. I set something that I really want to do because I enjoy that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I always have.
And you have a goal in the meantime to get you to that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that first set of goal is what helps getting you to that point of where you want to go. So I had 2 goals that I want to accomplish, and that's it.
Yeah. And you're almost dang well to the first one.
And I'm not even through the year.
Yeah.
My 220 was my pounds for the end of the year. Was my weight goal for the end of the year.
Yeah.
That was where I wanted to be. And going into that shifting into that powerlifting, I'm never going to be my recommended BMI. And that's just because of muscle mass.
It happens.
And you'll have some fat mass because most powerlifters don't have that.
You have the perfect body. You just got to lift the weight.
Yeah, you got to lift the weight.
You're going to be all right.
You got to lift the weight. And I really, from the get-go, I never thought I'd be a bodybuilder, quote unquote, because of the loose skin after the weight loss. I'm very conscious of that. And I'm very worried about that because I know I'm going to have it. And I know I can't do it. But powerlifting is something you can apply. You're not just walking out on a stage and doing poses. That works for some people, but for me, I want that physical activity, that rewarding. I want to get that trophy that's as tall as me.
And you're going to get it, dang it.
Says I lift that Atlas stone on top of a platform as tall as me.
That's right.
Because I'm short. I'm 5'6", so I'm already at a disadvantage from that standpoint. But I really want to do stones. I've always liked the stones, and that and the log press. I've always liked that. So I had to work on getting to that point after I get to my first initial weight loss goal, and it's demanding. But in the end, this will be great. Get that goal accomplished. Everything will be said and done. And I'll just keep with it throughout my life. And it's always great to have people you love and people that love you in your life that help you. And goals are what you have to have in order to get you mentally ready for this game.
Good stuff. Thank you, Paul. And that's it. I know this was a long video, but it's somebody's journey. It's somebody's heart. And That boy says a lot of things that need to be said and need to be heard. So I hope you rally around him, support that man, and we will update you once again when he gets over his 250-pound goal, which is coming up probably about another month at absolute tops, because he's at what, 259 right now. So let's go, Paul. Like and subscribe. This is Woo Fit.